I remember everything.
I remember everything.
No!
Rasengan Naruto.
Ryan Nosuke?
Ryan Nosuke? Naruto Hoodo?
Naruto hoodie.
Naruto hoodie?
I'm super sad Gregson's dead.
Me too, man. I liked him.
That's pretty sad.
I liked him, and he was just
I'm
about to
never
leave.
gonna get to say sunshine again.
Yeah.
I liked doing his voice. His voice.
I'll
was
never
really
get to
fun
see
to
fish
do.
and chips again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who now?
Salty pockets.
Now was it the pockets that was the magic, or was it Gregson the whole time?
Is it a magic coat, or is it he a sorcerer himself?
Yeah.
Did
like
someone
to believe it.
Did someone kill him for the? Did someone kill him for the coat?
Oh, listen! If his coat's not there,
we
confirmed.
know. Yeah. And infamously, Dorky cheered him bed saying, "Gregson ain't no sun." Can you do "Ain't No Sunshine" in Gregson's voice, Wes? You know that song?
Oh, you're talking about the "Ain't no sunshine when she's gone."
Yep, very good.
That.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wait, I need to learn that song. I love that song.
It's really good. It's really good. Okay.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long.
Also, I know it's not that, but it looks like the police officer has like he's sticking his tongue out a little bit. And I know it's just like the lighting is different on the board there, but just barely it looks like he's doing a little blip. It's very good.
A little bit.
This is really an out-of-the-way part of London. I doubt many people find their way down this back street. So this dust-ridden rented old room is where it happened then.
So this is where poor Inspector Gregson lost his life.
Yes, and the police are already hard at work investigating, it seems. I don't see Mr. Sholmes anywhere, though. Perhaps his investigations have taken him elsewhere.
Oi! What you think you're doing now? Every one of them drawers has got to be taken right out so you can look underneath and all. I want the space above this ceiling checked, and don't forget to look inside the chimney stack too. Blimey, ain't you lot never gone over an house looking for dough when the owners are out of town?
She has obviously got some unique investigative techniques she wants everyone to adopt.
Oh, you've turned up at last. Mind you, I ain't been here long myself.
Hello again, Gina.
Sholmes has only just left. You're lucky you missed that. He went prancing around here, pointing at stuff and flicking that art of his, and then just scarpered. That hat of his, and then just scarpered. Oh, he's finished investigating already, you mean? Yeah, he didn't stop to say nothing to no one. Not even me.
Gina, would you mind if we investigated too?
Listen, Odo, you're a lawyer, right?
Yes.
If I said no, would you believe me?
Why?
Well, you're not thinking of trying to help that Reaper bloke, are you?
Oh! Poor Gina. She's never going to forget, is she? The trial will haunt her forever.
Gina, if you don't mind me saying...
Did y'all just hear Magnus grunt so loud?
No.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, he literally went,
If Lord Van Zeeks really is responsible for this crime, he will be duly and fairly judged in court. But what if I don't want it to be fair? I suppose you're right, yeah. Go on then, Odo. Get investigating. I want to know the truth about what really happened here.
Thank you, Gina. Alright, what do you know first? Gina, what was Inspector Gregson doing here in the first place?
That's what I want to know. It's what? Half a year since I got out of the clink? That's when I decided to give up me diving and become a detective instead.
Oh, yes. Mr. Sholmes twisted the inspector's arm to agree to take you on as an apprentice, didn't he?
Something like that, I think. Anyway, the point is, I didn't really know much about the boss till then. But it turns out, he's a bit of a legend at the yard. Goodness. Really? Yeah, for being so bad at his job. They say he managed to solve some really tricky case. Just like that.
He did?
Yup. And ever since then, he started going out on all sorts of investigations, but always on his own.
Okay, well, there's something going on with Gregson.
Uh-huh.
No one else at the yard even knows what half the cases he's working on are, apparently.
That's not how it's supposed to work, is it? So what was this legendary inspector doing in a dingy little room like this?
I know he had a lot of respect for the Reaper and all. But look where that landed him.
Respect for the Reaper? In what way?
I heard him say as much. I take my hat off to that fella. Were his words.
Not how the general public feels, is it? Most people are terrified of the Reaper.
Yeah, the boss said that's exactly why he respected the bloke.
I didn't realise Gregson held the Reaper in quite such high regard.
He said something else to me and all. That I didn't need to worry about the Reaper, because he only goes after people what are bad. It did kind of set my mind at ease when he said that.
Right. What is this place then? Does anyone live here?
Apparently it's being rented by some cove called Hugh Boone.
Hugh Boone.
Hugh Boone. Huge bone.
Yeah, it might just.
Sure.
It might
Yeah,
just
I
be
mean,
a.
obviously.
It might just be a actual Sholmes name. Chat saying huge boobs.
Hugh Boone.
It's a sort of here today, gone tomorrow name, that, isn't it?
Yeah, he's what we call an unidentified person. I haven't been able to get in touch with him.
I see. Well, judging from appearances, I'd have to say this place hasn't been lived in for a long time. If ever.
Right? All the lads from the yard piled down to get stuck into the investigation. But there's so little here, no one knows what to do with themselves. I do wonder,
Yes, Miss Usoto.
well, could it be that this Hugh Boone is in fact Inspector Gregson himself?
What? How could that be?
Well, if he was investigating on his own, it's quite possible that this was in fact some kind of secret office of his.
I'd never even considered that.
Nice work, Suze! We're actually following a line of inquiry like that ourselves.
You are?
If you look around the room, you'll see there's a few things that hint at it.
We should really investigate this place in detail. Well, I gotta talk to one more thing, right? Come on.
I see that's where the poor inspector was found. Over there. Yeah, that's right. They said it was a single bullet what did in it. Well, apparently the bullet went right through him and struck that candle tree on the wall.
Oh, yes. It's blown one of the candles apart completely.
And the gun used is there on the floor. It's the Reaper's in it. No denying that.
What? Really?
How do you know that? Take it easy! I don't know what to do with myself when you stare at me with them big wide eyes. I'm only saying what I've heard. I don't know much about guns myself. But there's some bigwig lawman or whatever who said so. Why don't you ask him?
A big-wig lawman, is it?
Anyway, Fresno Street runs along under that window there.
Oh.
Oh, I just realized.
Yeah, he can't be the
Who's
prosecutor.
the prosecutor gonna be?
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't think about that.
We never do.
I think I have an idea, but I want to hold on it.
Ooh, it might be Kazuma.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Town of boyfriend, back with a vengeance.
It's Ouchie all the way from Japan.
They fly him in. They fly
We
him
got
in.
the best Japanese lawyer we
Those
could
fucking
find.
planes.
No. He just would turn into a bat and then fly.
Oh,
over.
right. Sorry, could you give me this one again?
Anyway, Fresno Street runs along under that window there. There were some street sellers just outside who heard the gunshot. Oh, but I don't recall seeing anybody outside. Yeah, they've all been taken down to the yard for questioning, that's why. We're talking about the yard's legendary inspector here, after all. They'll be getting a grilling.
Do you think we might be able to speak with those street sellers ourselves?
I doubt it. The lads at the yard will just want to know what you're snooping around for, and you'll be up for grilling and all. And you'll be up for grilling and all.
So we can't interview the witnesses then. Shame. I mean, Ryan, to be fair, that's like par for the course, pretty much. Alright, let's get to
Take
snooping.
a look.
I mean,
Who's that?
Who's that girl?
lady?
Oh, it's a photograph stand. I suppose it must be a picture of one of Inspector Gregson's family members.
oh shit, who is it? What's the matter? Your eyes look like they're about to pop out of your head.
They are! Look, Mr. Naruhodo, quickly!
Is it like Giselle Bread or something? Oh.
Oh!
Is that?
Why
is
do
that
I feel
Evie?
like this woman is familiar somehow? Ryan? She's wearing the same exact outfit. She hasn't changed clothes for 10 years.
Oh, I bet that Daly was stationed here as part of a government thing, and Gregson would check up on him. And I bet Gregson was in on it, and Daly's job and where he was getting his money from was from the government to be here to look at something,
Yeah, I don't know.
or to like spy on somebody, like stakeout. That's my guess.
Oh, she's falling off.
Of course she's familiar. We met her only this morning.
Ah, it's Mrs. Vigil. I thought he was gonna forget her name, and I was about to be like, Ryan, God fucking damn it.
This makes no sense. Why would there be a picture of Mrs. Vigil in here?
To be frank, huh?
Ah, gee, stop doing that, Ryan.
I don't think I've ever been more stumped. Not true.
I'm sorry to say, I have no idea either.
A framed photograph. Okay. Chimney. An empty fireplace.
Someone hiding in there?
Yeah. An empty fireplace makes the room feel even colder than it would be otherwise, doesn't it?
It's thick with dust, look. I think it would be fair to say it hasn't been used in a very long time.
In other words, whoever lived in this room must have been extremely hardy in cold weather.
Or nobody lived here at all and merely visited when the occasion arose. I wouldn't like to say which is more likely.
No, that's right. It's one or the other. I mean, it's one and not the other.
This looks like some sort of notice board or something.
And it's absolutely covered in scraps of paper.
Ah, Mr. Naruhodo, look!
This, you mean? It's an autopsy report, isn't it?
And these are case notes here, and details of prison inmates.
Yes. In fact, they're all the sort of documents that only a detective could normally acquire. What on earth went on in this room?
Some old newspaper cuttings. Ah, and this one here.
Oh, yes. The advertisement, you mean? To the Red-Headed League. But why? What's that doing in here?
Whoever occupied this room was clearly interested in it for some reason.
Let's look at the
Oh,
gun.
there's a red wig.
There's a red wig.
I didn't notice that when we first got in.
I
here.
didn't either.
Gregson also needed the
I
$4 a week.
did.
Uh-huh.
This is presumably the murder weapon then.
Oh my. It is real, I suppose.
I think so. Guns are so rare in Japan. I really know very little about them.
There's one way to know for sure, Mr. Naruhodo. Fire a shot!
Don't do
No,
that.
no! If I did that, I'd be looking for a skilled lawyer to represent me in court. Slightly safer just to ask someone who might know, I think. It said probably best to avoid firing it. Alright, well.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Kaniza, right?
Kaniza? Kamagi?
Nice of us.
Amagi.
Excuse me?
Sorry, sir. Can't see a thing, sir. Too many tears, sir.
Oh,
Aw, he's a sad boy.
I think it's because your hat is pulled over your eyes. Right. Perhaps I'd better leave you to your work then. Okay. Oh, what's this?
It would appear to be a little model policeman. It's rather charming, isn't it? In a way.
Seeing as it's on the floor here, do you think it belonged to Inspector Gregson?
It's a little hard to imagine Lord Van Zeeks playing with something like this.
It's only about 8 centimeters tall. It could have fallen out of someone's pocket, I suppose. I think we should record it as evidence, just in case.
Yes, I agree. It is rather delightful, after all. In a way.
Okay, got the policeman. Let's look at the wig. Ever since we came in here, I can't take my eyes off this thing.
Oh, funnily enough, neither can I.
It's a hairpiece, isn't it?
It is. It is a bright red hairpiece.
And I suppose the fact that it's right there next to where the body was found means we have to accept that Inspector Gregson wore wigs, doesn't it?
And in such a flame-coloured red, too.
Yes, that's a colour we've come across very recently elsewhere, isn't it?
Exactly. This is a vital clue, I'm sure of it.
Okay. Let's look at the body. So I suppose this is where the victim...
That's right. The rope is laid around the body to show exactly how it was found. Poor Inspector Gregson himself has already been taken away.
and would probably be under Dr. Scythe's scalpel by now, if not for what happened last week.
From the shape of the rope, it would appear that the inspector was curled up in a ball. Are you feeling all right, Mr. Naruhodo? You look like you've seen a ghost.
I know it's just rope, but, well, it conjures up quite a terrifying image, that's all. Especially with that bloodstain next to it.
Oh, I do understand. In some ways, what we picture in our minds can be even worse than reality.
Sato-san is so strong, though. She's taking this far better than I am. You gonna say anything fun? Excuse me.
If you're looking down on us from the great beyond, Inspector, don't worry. We'll look after things in the yard.
I've interrupted some deep thoughts there. Probably the candle? Yeah, okay. The top of one of the candles in this candle holder has been completely blown off.
Yes, there's wax spattered on the wall behind, look.
I suppose if a bullet had hit it...
It does seem likely that the bullet hit the candle, having first passed through the inspector's body.
Now that the wax on the wall looks like... Now that wax on the wall looks like blood to me. So what's interesting about this is that the right one was shot, and then the other two were burned down still, so...
Yeah.
Somebody killed him and then lit the other two candles, or all three of them were lit, and then...
I think what it is that they were all lit.
Yeah.
And that one got shot and then couldn't.
Burnt out.
Continue to burn.
Yeah. I'm sure this is another thing. Excuse me.
Oh, Inspector. Oh, sir.
Oh, man. He can't possibly be able to focus on investigating when he's so upset. I think that's every clickable thing in this room.
Yeah, we might have to present something in Gia.
Oh, right.
I mean, again, you can always
the
do
windows.
the... Oh, yeah. And then, again, see if Susato has anything to say when we go to a different place.
Somebody's very haphazardly nailed those boards over the broken glass, haven't they? You couldn't even really call it a window anymore.
Well, if you remember the window in Mr. Natsume's room, that was totally blocked up with bricks. This one does at least still let in some light.
You could say nothing more about it. I'm starting to feel even more sorry for Mr. Natsume now. Okay. Let's see if she knows anything about the gun. Just need to look at it really quick. I thought there was gonna be like a really Van Zeke's family crest on it or something. Just be like, okay, god damn it.
Alright, well, that's not looking good for our boy.
Yeah. I like this little...
Oh yeah, how many
keychain
bullets
gun
are in it?
I suppose this must have been the murder weapon.
Oh my. It is real, I suppose.
I think so. Guns are so rare in
Is this the
Japan.
same thing?
I really know very little about that yet. Okay. Psh. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. I kind of wish they didn't just recycle that dialogue, but sure. Gina, you know anything about guns? Gina, what do you make of this?
What is that? Evidence? Work something out about what happened, have ya?
Oh, no, not exactly.
I ain't been long enough in the job to get all this deducting business yet. But I swear, I'm gonna get the person who did this to the boss.
Okay.
I mean, we could examine the rest of the evidence we got.
That's true, yeah, we did get quite a... People are saying also present the article to her. Just make a thing of the blonde-headed league.
Oh, that business. Yup, Inspector Lestrade soon had that one buttoned up.
I thought it was Mr. Shones who led that pair into a trap, wasn't it?
Listen, Odo. It ain't easy going from East End diver to Scotland Yard detective, right? But anyway, it's all part of the charm, innit? Being a bit loose with the truth when it helps.
That's wrong for so many reasons. Gina, don't be a lying cop.
Maybe. I should get Iris to write stories about me. The Adventures of Inspector Lestrade.
Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Alright. Oh, actually, I did want to look at this because. Oh no! I
You
thought
wanted to look at that photograph?
I thought we were. Yes, I did. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to turn it around and find something on the backside.
Yeah. Look at that little man.
Little man.
Little man. Oh, what's wrong with the back of his head? Oh, it's just hair. Okay.
There's something smudged on the side.
You know, I have to say that it reminds me of our big buff man.
A little bit, yeah. Caden.
Just
I
like
mean,
the hair
yeah.
on the back of his head, the big nose, the mustache. It looks like him.
The helmet of this charming policeman appears to be a little worse for wear.
I'm not convinced about the charming part, but yes, you're right. The head part looks like it's been fairly heavily manhandled. What? Almost as if somebody has enjoyed twisting it around and around for fun.
Oh.
Shall we try twisting it around and around too? For fun, I mean. Oh. Oh! What's that?
It appears to be some sort of key.
But it's tiny, though. It couldn't be a key for a door. Not at that size. So what is it for, I wonder? Okay. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting. I'll take a look at it. This looks like some sort of key.
Yes, it does.
Very
Very
tiny.
tiny and simple key. Ahem.
What's a little key doing inside a figurine of a policeman in the first place? And what's it for? Okay. Very interesting. I've always
Yep,
wondered
that is what a wig looks
what
like.
the underside of a hairpiece looks like.
That's it.
That doesn't surprise me at all, Mr. Naruhodo. You always want to see what lies beneath, don't you?
I'm not sure that's quite how I'd put it. You must have to use lots of bird lime to keep it in place on your head. Excuse me? What is bird lime? So it doesn't get blown off in a gust of wind, I mean.
It's a sticky substance spread on twigs to trap small birds.
Huh. Why wouldn't they just call it bird glue? Because that's what it is, right?
Because Gorilla Glue had already come out,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it just didn't
That's
sound
right,
as
that's
good.
That might be a little inconvenient when you wanted to take it off again, don't you think?
Alright. And the candelabra. Ah, there are some black marks here, look.
Yes, they look like some sort of scorch marks.
So perhaps the bullet struck the candle here, do you think? It's only this one candle that's been cracked in half, it seems.
Yes, I think you might be right. Firearms are rarely used by criminals in Japan, so I'm afraid I'm not particularly knowledgeable about them.
Okay, well, I think that's all we get from here. Alright, what does Susato say when we try to leave? Huh? Kind
There's
of
a chill in here.
feels like we're
Alright,
good.
you might be able to leave then.
Uh,
If you're
Not there.
Somewhere else.
no,
No.
no. Oh,
Ah,
gotta go back
there
to
we
the...
go. We gotta go back to Strongheart.
Man, I almost called him Damon Gant again. And it's been this long.
You've made good time. Get it? Time. I took an express train back to London. Good, Swedish guy. Continue to be my envoy of darkness.
I can hear Lord Strongheart. Can you?
Yes, it sounds as though he's talking to someone Swedish.
Oh.
Is everything in place? It does look like he's looking right at us,
He
though.
very much is.
I know.
I had a private compartment on the train so I could check all the paperwork.
It's...
Kazuma-sama.
Ah, your timing is impeccable.
We get it. You like time. It is?
No doubt you have heard the sickening news about the Reaper's latest devilry.
Yes.
I'm sure you don't believe it, of course, though, Lord Strongheart.
Oh no, he 100% does.
That Lord Van Zeeks could have done such a thing to Inspector Gregson.
I believe only in the facts. And the facts in this case point to one thing. The unavoidable accusal of Lord Van Zeeks for this crime. We must bring charges against the Reaper for taking the life of our legendary detective.
No, surely not.
It's a truly regrettable situation. Tomorrow the Forensic Science Symposium finally begins. At the very least, though, we can show the world our justice system's swift and equitable processes.
So, does that mean the trial is tomorrow?
Precisely. In fact, this is a fine opportunity for introductions.
No, I know him.
Mad Dick, meet the Nipponese lawyers.
Kazuma.
We call him Mad Dick as a joke. Ah, but of course, you're already acquainted, aren't you? Mr. Asogi here will be present at tomorrow's proceedings. Leading the prosecution.
Yep.
There it is.
Wait. What? Kazuma?
As I'm sure you're aware, he's a very capable practitioner of law.
Actually, I'm not aware. He had amnesia for like a year.
Does he remember law?
Does he know? Do he know?
Do he know law?
Do he even law, bro?
Kazuma-sama, the prosecutor? Because in this universe, that's like being the devil.
Hey, so like, can we talk or kiss or something?
I'm sorry for all the worry I've caused you, but it'll be all right now.
Has your memory completely returned?
Yes, completely. I remember everything.
Everything?
I remember everything. Ryan Rasengan Naruto.
Ryan Nosuke?
Ryan Nosuke? Naruto Hoodo?
Naruto hoodie?
Naruto hoodie?
Including what I was coming here to do.
Right.
Kazuma-sama, I can't tell you how happy I am to see you alive and well like this. But how did you come to be here in London when you were suffering from amnesia?
It was the voice. I came here to be a contestant on The Voice.
Wow, that's really good.
I think I really have a shot.
that show, let alone television, isn't around right now.
This past year, I've been hearing it in my head constantly, saying the same thing over and over. Go to London. That's where your destiny awaits. It was that voice that guided me here to London.
I'm so sorry for what's happened.
Anyway, my memory might have returned to me. But there's something that won't return to the way it was before.
I swear to God, if you break up with me right now... Huh? What do you mean?
I'm a prosecutor now, so I'm sure our paths will cross again very soon.
That's it? That's all you're gonna say about that?
Oh, look at my Kingdom Hearts belt and weep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. You have literally 2 swords.
Sora wishes he had this much, these many belts.
I mean, this fucking drip he has is genuinely incredible. Question for chat, because I feel like we can't... There can't be that much more, right? I mean, there could be a lot. Well, we still have to talk to Van Zeeks.
Yeah, I feel like there's
Okay.
still a lot that has to
Oh yeah,
happen.
we're technically not even representing
Yeah.
Fancy yet.
Okay.
I feel like we can maybe finish this and then call it.
Yeah. I was gonna say we could do these 3 conversations and then... That's fair.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, I imagine there's a dance of deduction that's gonna happen at some point.
That's a good point.
Because we haven't had one for this trial yet. I
No.
don't think.
No.
Yeah. I imagine there'll be a dance of deduction somewhere pretty soon. I'm sure you can imagine that tomorrow's trial will be closely followed all over London. In fact, no, people all over the Empire will be watching closely to see how it unfolds.
I find that hard to believe. There's no salvation for anyone in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper of the Bailey. And now, the Reaper himself must stand in the dock.
Quite so. The public want answers about the Reaper. Answers about how and why those who escaped conviction subsequently died mysterious deaths.
But Lord Van Zeeks firmly denies any involvement in such matters.
And there have been thorough investigations that have proven him to be innocent.
That's certainly true. Or it has been, at least until now. No, tomorrow's trial will mark the start of a new chapter in our country's great judicial history.
Like, with it?
Yeah,
are
sure,
you sure
whatever.
about that?
I just wanted a chance to use the birds. I'm sorry. I hadn't used them. They're on salary, so I just need to use them whenever I get a chance.
So, Kazuma will be prosecuting tomorrow.
That's right.
But he's a defense lawyer, Lord Strongheart. And they're not the same thing at all. It's not like they know the same law or anything. They study 2 completely different laws. Duh.
Accomplished young law practitioners cannot pick and choose their roles. And imagine what it will mean for the prosecution to know the strategies commonly employed by the defense. A devastating combination. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I've no doubt at all that Kazuma will be razor sharp as a prosecutor.
But why Kazuma-sama? There are surely many other highly skilled prosecutors in Great Britain.
It was a personal request. I asked to be assigned to the trial.
I worked for that guy for 6 months. I want to put him behind bars. You asked for this? But why?
It'll all become clear tomorrow. I'm guessing you intend to stand with the defense, don't you?
No, he said no, so I'm actually just gonna go home. Take a nap, maybe.
Although, the Reaper appears to be turning down all offers of representation.
I'm surprised such a personal request would have been upheld. It seems unprecedented. Quite exceptional, in fact.
You are quite right, Miss Mikotaba. Tomorrow's trial will be unprecedented and exceptional in every way. After all, the accused is one of Britain's greatest prosecutors, the pride of the Empire. It would be unwise to give the public a reason to perceive it as a judiciary closing ranks.
So, that's why you're happy to let a foreigner handle the prosecution?
Ryunosuke, let's see how your skills have been honed after practicing law in this land for so many months.
Kazuma,
I've only actually sat in on one trial. I don't really know that much.
I don't understand why you're being so hostile to me now. This isn't going to end well, my friend. Oh, yes, we noticed that there was a gun at the scene of Inspector Gregson's death. Do you know if it belongs to Lord Van Zeeks?
That would be a question for the lead detective investigating the scene.
Well, the thing is, she wasn't sure, so she told me I should ask somebody higher up who might know.
That's right, Mr. Naruto. Be direct.
It's certainly a model that's issued to all personnel involved in law enforcement, yes. Which includes prosecutors, as I'm sure you can imagine.
In that case, it could actually belong to the victim.
No. Gregson had his gun on his person.
What about Lord Van Zeeks?
He claims it's currently not in his possession.
What?
According to his story, he lost it. In short, it's more than a little suspicious.
But just because the gun in question is the same type as the defendant's is no proof that it's actually his.
No, of course not.
Nevertheless, the situation is grave for Lord Van Zeeks. It doesn't look like we're going to glean much more here. Well, thank you very much, Lord Strongheart.
Remember, tomorrow's trial will go down in our empire's history. There's much you could learn from the public gallery.
Sorry to have taken up so much of your time. We'll see ourselves out.
Hold it!
Before you go, Ryunosuke,
Oh, what is it, Kazuma?
I just wanted to thank you.
Kazuma-sama. What?
You took my determination to heart and brought it with you over the ocean in my stead. And you carried out my role to perfection.
You always were intent on studying British law in order to change our own justice system. It was your dream, and Mr. Naruhodo didn't want that to die with you.
Yes. But I had another purpose for coming here.
Oh,
I heard that fish and chips were really good, so I wanted to try some, and I would do anything to get fish and chips.
Kazuma, you didn't.
Show me your pockets, Kazuma.
I would, but I don't want to get my hands salty.
Hold it! I actually have a favor to ask.
Which is...
This trial I'll be prosecuting tomorrow. I'd like you to be there to see how it ends. Right in front of me. As the defense counsel.
As I kiss you. Why? What's all this about?
I know you have what it takes.
But Lord Van Zeeks would never put his fate in my hands.
On the contrary, he recognizes your talent.
He does?
It's not easy to see behind a facade sometimes. Here, have a look at this.
That's...
What a cursed image.
What's Van Zeek's doing with his face?
Yeah, why is his mouth
Yeah,
like
it's
that?
why is his mouth doing that?
Yeah, it's really weird. Has he gotten that checked out? Because it's like a medical condition.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like it.
Let's get that checked out.
that's Lord Van Zeeks and Inspector Gregson.
In a photograph that must have been taken some time ago by the look of it. And who's the third person? Ryan, you can't keep forgetting characters.
Why do you have the memory
You
of like
can't keep getting away with this.
He was displayed very prominently in the detective's office.
In Gregson's office, you mean?
Yes. What I'm trying to say is, if you really think you can trust the Reaper, you might find that some straight talking makes him take a different view. No more of that gay talking. Take it.
I don't understand. Why are you giving me this?
Just hurry, Ryunosuke. Visiting hours at the prison are almost over.
What are you doing, Kazuma?
Stop being so cryptic and just fucking talk to me.
Alright, well. That feels like a good spot.
Yeah, we'll get to see some stuff going on next time.
That's going to do it for Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer again. If you like this, follow us on twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam. Support us on patreon.com/SaveDataTeam if you can or like to. But until next time, stick around for art because court is adjourned. Starting off art this week, Gnomes with Dairy Caden, Cherry Caden, Perry Caden, and Strawberry Caden. Perry Platypus Caden is really, really good. We've got Fairy Caden, Barry is Jorgen from the Fairly Odd Parents, regular Barry Caden, Gary Caden, and a Jikoku. These are awesome gnomes. Amina with Just for the Sheer Pain You'll Be Experiencing Today, I Won't Say Anything. Here are some lighthearted pieces. My first traditional work I'm posting. I don't draw on paper much. No, this is really clean. This looks really good, Mina. You crushed all the hair, too. Really, really good job. And I've always felt like Kazuma's hair was strangely familiar. Then I realized, no! Not the fucking Roblox character, god damn it. Toads and Moss with It's Naramitsu Week. Since it's July 5th, you guys get days 1 through 5. I will send 6 and 7 next week. Day 1, Lies and Secrets. Say the lines, Wes, if you want to.
Oh, classic.
Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Day 2, Truth. Phoenix only knows 3 types of flowers: sunflowers, loyalty and adoration; orange tulips, understanding and appreciation; and roses, for love and passion. Yeah, I love a good flower motif image. And foreign, not really Ace Attorney 4 spoilers. It's just Phoenix, but I spoiled the whole picture just in case. Nah, you good. We've seen Phoenix several times.
We've all seen Phoenix.
Yeah, I like the like drags of brushes you did on this one. It was very, very cool. Heck yeah, Toads and Moss. James with, hey, is that the grimace shit?
What is that? I've never seen anything like this drink before. It isn't that bad. Why do I feel the sudden urge to give happy birthdays to someone?
Instantly dead. Nap with, you didn't get to the victim last stream, so here's a repost from me. Let me iterate. Case 4 victim spoilers. Seriously big spoiler. Yeah. The grimace shake again.
More grimace shake? Always more grimace
yeah,
shake.
it's always welcome for it. Always welcome for it. Val with, my throat hurts. Anyways, Discord flubbed the order, so I had to resubmit. Mascot time. These funny redhead fellows, and Bori Caden. Bori Caden, very good. Very good. Also making a little one a pig is very cute. And just some fun Vigils comic. A bit of an appetizer for what you can expect from me with them in the coming weeks.
My husband has been acting much more exhausted lately. I try to ask him what's wrong, but he always insists that he's fine. Perhaps he's right. Perhaps I'm worrying too much, but his eyes, they look so pained. Hopefully it's just his age showing. I'd hate to think he was hiding something from me.
Damn. Big Cheese, with over a year ago, I made a pretty expansive Pokemon ID with fully drawn teams for the boys. I wasn't able to share Kazuma yet at the time, so here he is. Along with a little doodle of him in his Mad Dick form with Type Null, because they bond over being strange outcasts forced to hide behind the mask, methinks. No, Type Null for him is such a good choice. Also, Duo Edge, I think is the name of the middle form of the Blade Ghost Pokemon. Duo Blade. Thank you, Don Ruby. No, these are all fantastic picks for him. Little N-Dragon with, I've been drawing quite a lot at work, and I found out I really like drawing on colored paper. I found some blue paper and really wanted to draw Esmeralda, so I did. Yeah. Oh, that looks really, really good. Yeah, the shading work on this is fantastic. 1, 2, and 3 different versions of the same drawing so y'all can see everything. Cosma eggs, let's go! What do you mean deeper meaning? The scales in the back look like that because, looks through notes, because the judicial system is twisted? No, that's so good. Spook with Jigoku's Sweep. I had to miss last stream, but I'm excited you met one of my favorite guys ever, outside of court anyways. I've been doodling a lot of him the last few weeks, especially in preparation for my piece at the TGAA collab coming out later this month. Yeah. Now Jikoku and the professor, still alive professor, looks freaking radical. Damn, the line work on this is awesome, Spook. No, the third one, the cat. Very adorable. Yeah. Spiders George. Don't have any proper art to share, but I did redraw this meme that's been going around on Twitter. As shrimple as that. I haven't seen this meme, but it's very funny to me. Thank you, Spider-Friend. Dorky with, I think about how it's odd Gant has a pipe organ for a cross and a tie. Or pipe organ and a cross and a tie. I don't know.
Mercy? Do I look like Jesus? Oh, I'm not God. I don't forgive.
Damn. Intense. Rainy Meadows with, I wanted to see how Phoenix would look in his ancestors' DLC outfit. The answer is good. Oh yeah. Let the man feel himself. Shinosuke is his son. What if he also took up archery like a great-great-grandpa? Like his great-great-grandpa. Now this looks really, really good. Rainy Meadows, this is awesome. Reaper with, won't be able to join the stream today, stuck at a basketball game, but I still have art. I keep seeing this vampire bite necklace, so I drew Kazuma with it. Whoa. That's a cool necklace. I dig that necklace. I would enjoy seeing somebody wear that IRL. And some more art with that masked raid concept I had. Rei is fluent in English, but she speaks German and she's more comfortable speaking it. She claims to be Kazuma's medical aid due to amnesia, and Rei's memory is intact, and she's very confused about how Kazuma lost his. And thank you for writing out Mad P for me. I appreciate that. I regret saying Mad P, but it's very funny to me. Casual Arson with howdy save data. I haven't been able to make it to streams or post art recently, but here's this silly little traditional sketch of one of many silly little traumatized guys.
I don't like to talk about my father. Not because he abandoned me and became a serial killer, but because his name is Genshin. Lol, what a loser.
You hate to hear it.
He had a very negative impact on my life.
Chrono Wizard with funny enough, I wanted to avoid this reveal, but I was also already spoiled. Thanks, Google Images. Anyways, now that I've seen Kazuma's design, I just couldn't resist the Akechi comparisons.
If you say Persona one more time, Ryu, Detective Prince?
That's really good. That's really good, Chrono Wizard. Kieran with Across the Spider-Verse spoilers. I've been feeling up to take out my drawing tablet from its drawer, but I need to draw this canon event with Spider Gina. No! This is her canon event.
This is her canon event.
No! Oh. Damn. No, that's good. That's good, Kieran.